Hello everyone, it's Jonathan here, founder of Driving Academy. In today's video, we're going to be discussing how do we motivate students not to quit while they're going through the CDL process. So the one thing that you must understand is a lot of people have a hard time learning anything new. And getting a CDL license is no different, right? So getting a CDL license is not just a walk in the park. A lot of people think, hey, what's the big deal? I've been driving a car for so many years. I can drive these tractor trailers. I know it looks pretty simple on the outside, but once you actually get into the meat and potatoes of this content, it can get a little bit difficult. That's why here at Driving Academy, we have a guaranteed training course available, which we recommend for all students, which means you're going to pay one set price, and you're going to be guaranteed to walk with the CDL license no matter what, as long as you don't quit. So today's video, we're going to be discussing different ways that we help our students stay motivated and don't quit even when times get hard. So one of the first things that we actually talk about to our students when they actually enroll with our program is to figure out what is their why. If you understand why you want to get a CDL license and how it's going to change your life and the life of others, then it's going to be a lot easier to kind of stay focused on that reason when things do get difficult. So to give you an example, people mostly will do more things for other people than they'll do for themselves. So for instance, we'll go through this example in class itself. Say that there's two buildings here, right? You're going to have a building A and you're going to have a building B. Now building B is on fire. Now you're on top of building A. All of a sudden there's a wooden plank that goes all the way to building B. There's a $10 bill on building B. Are you going to cross over that plank onto a fiery building to get a $10 bill? I don't think so. Say we change it to a $100 bill. Would you do it? I don't think so. Say a $10,000 bill. Are you willing to risk your life, cross over this beam to get to the building that's on fire for $10,000? $100,000? Maybe $1 million? Is that worth it? Especially if it's super on fire, right? So depending on your answer, depends on what your why is. And if money is your motivator, that's not a bad thing. But now let's change the scenario. You're on the same building, building A. Building B is on fire. All of a sudden we take out the money and we put your best loved person, your favorite brother, your favorite kid, right? Your wife, your sibling, not a family member that you don't like, somebody that you actually do like and you truly love. Now they're on there and there is a slight chance that you can save them. Even though it's slight, it doesn't matter, you have a chance that you can save them. Are you willing to cross over that beam to get onto that burning building to save your loved one's life? And most people would say yes. So take the money out, the money would be for you, but now you're doing it for somebody else. So one of the most powerful motivators when you're doing anything in life is trying to figure out, yes, how is this going to change my life, but also how is this going to change the people that I love around me. So how does the CDL license change your life? One, it's going to get you the skill that you need to make sure that you're making more money in the marketplace, right? So maybe you're at a job that you don't really like right now. Maybe you're kind of stuck in the position that you're in. You're kind of working dead-end jobs and you're looking for a career. Maybe you've been laid off a few times and you're tired of getting so close and all of a sudden taking a few steps back. Getting a CDL license is probably one of the most secure jobs in this entire country. As you saw, even when the whole country shut down, truck drivers were still getting paid. So getting that security for you and for your family is super, super important. Also, you're going to make a pretty good living as well. Average truck drivers will make anywhere from $50,000 to $70,000 starting off, and once they have experience, it's just going to go up from there. The huge truck driver shortage is causing companies to actually pay drivers even more money now, and through the next couple of years, you're going to see this number continue to grow up. And you also have all these benefits and everything like a normal corporate job would have, so it's definitely a great job overall. So what is this all going to do for you? One, it's going to help you get to that place where you're not living paycheck to paycheck anymore, right? There's so many students after they pass their test, the first thing they do, they take this breath. And I know exactly what that breath is. They're like, that's that breath of relief, that breath of freedom, because now they know their whole life is going to change. They don't have to worry about, hey, well, I have rent to pay. I also have a utility bill. I got to make sure that they don't all come out at the same time because I got to kind of spread it out. I talk to students who have graduated, they come back, they say thank you, and that's one of the questions I ask. What is the biggest difference? And most of the time they say the freedom that I feel, right? I'm not living paycheck to paycheck anymore. I'm not checking my bank account every single day about what's coming out and what's going in and trying to play that balance game. They truly are living a different life than they've ever imagined, right? So that's all going to be benefits for you. However, if you have other loved ones that you affect, maybe your kids, maybe your wife, maybe your family members that you're responsible for, think about all the memories that you can make now that you would have that financial capability, right? Maybe your kids want to go to Disney World. Maybe you want to take 1 or 2 vacations a year. Whatever it is, a CDL license can definitely get you there. Whether you want to work for a company or whether you want to build your own company, we can help you out with that. And the CDL license is super, super great to do any of those things. So once you're certain on that why, and it's different for everybody, and there's no right or wrong why, but if it's important to you and it's strong enough for you, and you remind yourself of that every single day, then when things do get tough during the training, you're not going to quit because you know why you're doing it. Let me give you an example of why things would get tough. For instance, us men, sometimes we have egos, right? So, or any type of students have egos as humans. So we're going in thinking, yeah, this is going to be a piece of cake. So we go into the truck and want to back up this tractor trailer straight. Like, well, how hard can it be? I can back up a car straight, so tractor trailer is not that big of a difference. So you're going to hold the steering wheel, you're going to do it. The instructor's going to teach you a few things, and of course, you're not going to listen fully the first time because 1, it's your first time, 2, it's an ego thing and people are around, maybe. You're like, yeah, I got this. All of a sudden you start backing up straight and you can't do it. So the first time you're like, no big deal. And then you do it again and you still can't do it. And then after 30 minutes of doing it, then you start getting pretty frustrated, right? So after the first day, you're like, maybe next day is going to happen. And then if this happens for the next 2 to 3 days and you really can't back up straight because you're not ready for it, then that's when you super get frustrated. Now you're going to start blaming everyone. The instructor's not teaching me. The truck is bad. Everything is wrong. But that's just frustration from coming from within, right? So once you understand that, hey, I know it's going to be hard. I know it's going to be frustrating, but why am I doing this? You'll drop down your ego, you'll ask for help, and our instructors are going to show you 1 or few little tweaks, and you're going to be able to get it no problem because you were able to ask for help and you were motivated on your why. For the people who are not certain on that why, when that frustration level does happen, and it happens no matter what you're learning, whether it's CDL license or something else, and you're learning something new and you're not getting it as fast as you thought, that's when you're going to get frustrated and upset. That is a decision that can change your life forever. Because the people who are successful, those are the people who, even during those tough times, they will continue to move forward, continue to push, continue to persevere, and accomplish their dreams. I know you probably have quit on things in the past, so have I. Make sure this is something that you do not quit on. So step number 1, figure out your why. Step number 2, remember your why. Step number 3, stay committed the entire process because we're here to help you. That's why we offer guaranteed training courses. So if you are interested in getting a CDL license, give us a call, 908-525-3609, or check out our virtual school tour at cdldrivingacademy.com/tour. Again, that's cdldrivingacademy.com/tour. That explains all the different options that we do have. We can show you the best fit that fits your needs. So one more time, give us a call, 908-525-3609, or check out our virtual school tour at cdldrivingacademy.com/tour. Thanks. Have a great day. Hey, thank you so much for watching this video. If you like it, make sure you hit that like button. Also, subscribe to our channel. It's really going to help us out. Click on that button. And if you want to continue yourself on your road to freedom, here's more videos to watch. There's endless amounts. Hopefully we get to see each other one day very soon. Thanks.